You're listening to Inside Blitz with Levon Kirkland. This is the best time of the year because we do get to interview some amazing young people. We get to hear their stories and how they navigate education, on the field performance, and also being a leader in their community. And I also have to really go out there and thank Spinks for being a sponsor, South Carolina National Guard, and also Wide Law. This is an amazing thing that we do. I hope you really enjoy it. I thank everybody out there for listening. I think you're going to love it.
Well, all right. SC Top 10 in 2030. That's the hashtag. Get in the know. And, hey, stay tuned because we got some excellence coming up right here on the Inside Blitz with Levon Kirkland.
We have another outstanding young man, Ashton Whitner. He's a defensive back from Greenville High School. Now, this guy, you look at his bio, a 3.8 GPA. He is described as a great leader, smart, honest kid. Spends a lot of his time working with young people, especially the food drive. Just an outstanding player, and he's a guy that's really hot as far as recruiting is concerned. There's a lot of teams that want this young man, and for great reason. So we want to welcome him to the Bridge Builders Excellent Award stage. Ashton, how you doing, my friend?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Man, I am doing great. I mean, as we look at your bio, I am looking at some incredible stats here. We're not just talking about football. We're talking about also academically, and then also as far as the community. I want to ask you, like, what makes you strive for excellence?
I just want to be a better person in my community, and I just want a great support system around me. So I know helping others will have other people, not only the ones that I'm helping, but other people around me that'll support me and help me with things that I need help on.
Can you tell us, like, who was really a big role model in your life that really set the stage for you and got you to think on this level? Could you tell us a little bit about them?
My parents, and I just lost my stepdad. He was
okay, I'm sorry about that.
He was a great man in my life, and my parents, my grandparents, they always told me to never give up. I always hang around people that support me and people that I support, and they just want the best for me.
Now, tell us a little bit about your journey in Greenville High School. Tell us about just the football program, the academic environment. Can you share that with our audience?
Well, my first year there, I had a different head coach than who I have right now. I had Coach David Crane, and he was a great coach. It was he just had something better for him and his family. So he switched schools, and Coach Porter came in my sophomore year, and they really transformed my body and made me to the athlete who I am today. And we just had a better bond as a team when we got a new coaching staff. And the academics are great. It's a great school. I recommend it for everyone. There's a lot of upperclassmen on our team that take partnership in helping others on academics and things like that. And you have to have a good GPA and good grades to play on Friday nights.
Now, I want to play a little role game here where I am the freshman. I'm a freshman going into Greenville High. I want to get some great advice. So I come to you for some advice. What advice will you give me?
Start off as a freshman with good grades and a high GPA, so you don't have to stress as much when you go up on the grade. And that's academically. And football wise, I just listen to the coaches that we have because they're amazing coaches and they know what they're talking about, and they'll always help you with recruiting if you have good grades.
Ashton, congratulations again on a great career, and really excited about you and what you're doing in your community and the leaders that you're being. And it sounds like you've got a lot of options and a lot of choices ahead of you. And I just wanted to give you an opportunity to ask Levon Kirkland, who's been down the road ahead of you and kind of paved a pretty strong trail. We're all very proud of him. I know I've learned a lot from Levon. What might you like to learn from Levon for yourself or for some of your teammates and others?
I just want to know what inspires you to do what you do every day?
Wow. I would have to say that this mindset really started with my mother. I had great parents, but my mother was always about young people. And one of her goals, she always told me, like, one of her goals was to be a great grandmother, right? Like, how many people have that goal? I want to be a great grandmother. And she will always share with us, at least me, she would say that we as adults have to be careful how we treat our young people. And we have to make sure that we treat them well, because they're going to be the ones who take care of us as we get older, and we don't have the energy to push as much as we did before. So I think her words always kind of resonated with me. And when I went through my football journey, I didn't really have a lot of mentors or a lot of people to point me in the right direction. I had some, but I didn't really have a guy that was in my position that played college, played in the NFL, to really give back to me, saying like, hey, you might need to think about this, or you might need to think about that. So I really thought about it. And that, you watch the news, you watch the trends. And I always felt like we're doing a lot of things athletically for our young people, but we need to do more life skill stuff. We need to really give them some tools that they can really go forward beyond football. And I think because I played and I went on this journey, that I understand the ins and outs of it. And so my mentality and my passion is to give back, to not just to talk to people, but give them tools that they can help them along the way. Because one of our guys who had been inducted to our Hall of Fame, I remember going to a camp and I remember him talking to us and how powerful it was. And it's something that I always wanted to do. I always wanted to give back and be a powerful mentor, be a coach to young people, be a coach to people. So that's the reason why I do what I do.
Love to hear it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Educate, empower, and encourage. That's what we do here with the South Carolina Football Hall of Fame. I have to take my hats off to these young people. These interviews were amazing. I got inspired. Those guys, they really have their head on straight. And these guys are going to be our future leaders. So we want to thank them so much for being a part of this interview. Thank them so much for their time and energy. It was amazing.
That's right, Levon. These guys are awesome. And thank you yourself for being one of the leaders that paved the way for South Carolina. We're proud of you. We're proud of all of them. We appreciate all the great influences, the coach, the parents, and everything for these young people. And we need you to help us reach this goal, SC Top 10 in 2030. Go to our website, scfootballhof.org, and become a Founders Club member, a Founders Club Elite, or some other way. Join in with us and help us lead South Carolina to the top 10 in college and career readiness by December 31st, 2030. We'll see you soon. God bless you.